We are live in action. What's going on, family, friends? Vincent Jr. here with Rockstar Bill Winters in the house. So,
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. For those of you guys who are here with us, basically what we're going to be sharing with you guys is his massive, awesome, amazing method of getting over 50 leads per day on Instagram. I'm going to share just tips back and forth a little bit about what I do, but I'm most excited about what he's doing because I believe that the brand new person, somebody with no credibility, can do this and tear it up. That's the exciting part. With what I teach, it takes a little bit of time. It's more of an organic effort, building your reputation, building your authority, building your credibility, things like that. But with what Bill has created and what he's figured out literally through trial and error and probably paying a bunch of money, figuring it all out, is how to generate leads utilizing Instagram, over 50 a day. Well, you're saying you're getting upwards of 100 sometimes too, and you're just going to keep scaling it out, right? Is that what I'm saying?
Well, it's a beautiful thing here, man. I mean, I feel like this is super scalable, like you just said. I mean, anybody, if you've been online for, an hour, a year, or 10 years, this is something you can take it from day one and over time, just scale it up every single day, which is the powerful part of this. That's why we're so jacked up right now.
I love it. Yeah. And exactly. That's why I'm so pumped. And it's just the cool what we're doing, the way that this method and the way that it's all come together. But real quick, if you're here with us live, go ahead and put where you're from, what your name is on the side. I see we got a bunch of people on the line. I'll call out the first 20 here real quick. But Steve, Bob, Curtis, Alonzo, Mel, Eileen, Daff, Elizabeth, Stefan, Pat, Betsy, Elise, Ricky, Nuala, that's a cool name, Lewis, Greg, Mel, Carmen, Brandon, Cindy, Don, Philip, J.E. I could literally go on hundreds more. So at the end of the day, fam, if you're watching this replay, just know that all the links that we're going to be talking about, things like that, will be below. And for you to get access to the workshop, the replays, all that good stuff that we're going to be doing. So you're going to want to mark off on your today's calendar, if you're with us live, to get ready for 1 o'clock. We're going to be doing a workshop too with you guys, guiding you step by step exactly what we're talking about, which is going to be really cool. And I'm even going to be with you guys learning the process. I saw what he's doing. I see what he's doing. I know exactly what he's doing. But I'm ready to set it up for myself as well, and that's really the exciting part of what we're doing is we're all going to kind of create together. All right, which is really cool. But Bill, real quick before we get into it, give us like your 1 to 2 minute story of like, why are you even here right now? How did you get top recruiter in our company out of over 100,000 affiliates last month? Like, what is the deal, brother? Like, how is this even possible for you being in this position?
Yeah, awesome, man. Well, I appreciate it. It's definitely a really fun and exciting time right now. I know the other day when you sent me that picture, you shot me a picture of the rankings, the top 10, and I was like, damn, looks like we're doing pretty good over here. But so it's definitely exciting. Just a little background on me, guys. I mean, I've been online now for a couple of years. A couple of years, I want to say successfully. And then there's been a couple of years before that where it was just a mess, to be honest with you. I mean, I couldn't tell you how much money I've spent just trying to find like a magic bullet to make all this work and live that lifestyle that, I see in all the sales videos. But I did try a couple, different internet marketing companies in the past and network marketing companies with little success. But again, with trial and error and a little bit of, some perseverance through some tough times, I was able to find a way to make a lot of this work. And, I bought in paid traffic. I've tried to get free traffic. And ultimately, I wanted to play around. I got introduced to Vince and I saw the opportunity here with Vima. Honestly, the current company we're with, and the products were sick, loved them, had great results. And then, building a team, I saw a need to be able to help out the newest person with no experience be able to grow his business from home, right? Because a lot of the people I talk to, and I know you do too, Vince, they're working full-time jobs. They have a wife, they have a family, kids, they have other obligations. And if you can't come home at night for 2 hours and be able to sit there on your laptop and grow a business, it's not, it's really tough for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So over the last, call it, 3 or 4 weeks, I've really been focusing on Instagram to really get leads. And I found a couple ways and cracked a couple codes that have really allowed me to get super, super qualified leads, which I'm about to show in a couple minutes, and see why they're so qualified and how we're really getting them into our Vima business. Because it's really, that's right now, Instagram is the #1 reason for my success, be able to get to the top 10 over 100,000, hands down.
That's awesome. Because at the end of the day, what's the main thing? What's the main problem that you figured out with people coming online? Is it probably what we're all talking about here today, leads? I mean, is that the main issue that you've seen?
I mean, I mean, at the end of the day, you can have the best product in the world. No doubt about it. Hands down. You love it. Everybody loves it. But you don't have anyone to talk to about this product. You don't have a business. You know what I mean? Like, you're just sitting there on gold, and that just doesn't, that just doesn't work for a lot of people. And again, you need to make sure you have and not just any leads, because honestly, I've even tried buying leads in the past, to be honest with you. You need qualified leads that are actually looking for what you got. So you stop chasing people, and people, I mean, now it's pretty cool. People are hitting me up on Facebook. I mean, I think I have 40 friend requests today if people want to know more. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool when you're on the other side of the fence and people want to work with you. It's definitely awesome.
Exactly. And that's the thing. I mean, when you start doing things that are working and generating results, I mean, you hit diamond in our company within like a month of working the business. And, most people, that takes a long, long time to figure out, 3, 6 months, 9 months. Some people have been in the company for several years and never hit diamond. So, the crazy thing is what people just don't understand with our world, the online world, it's like, we're doing it right here behind our computer screen, and like, they're just like, what? I don't get it. And so hopefully we'll shed some light on that with you guys today, how we attract people into our lives. And then naturally they want to work with us because they see, literally we're sitting behind our computer screen. We're able to literally get up off this thing, go walk, hang with our families whenever we want, when we want. And that's a nice thing. We don't have to travel all over the place. Even though home meetings and events are awesome. I mean, we still do them and stuff. But the reality is, most of I would say 99% of my people are definitely from online, probably with you too, Bill, I'm assuming, are all online as well. So, we're not against any, home events, home meetings, things like that. This is just another way, another avenue for you guys to build relationships, get customers, all that good stuff. So that's really all there is to it. So why don't we go ahead and let's just dive into it a little bit. Bill's going to show you exactly a little bit what he's been doing. For those of you guys who are on here with us, probably you've been seeing everything I've done over the past. I do everything from shooting videos every single day to, giving value to the world and attracting people into my life. But what I love about what Bill's about to show you is you don't have to be me. You don't have to be the charismatic, outgoing, over the top. I mean, Bill's never even on Facebook. He never even is on there, and he's generating leads and bringing people into this business. And so, some people, that's not their style. There's probably, 1% that's my style. But anybody can do what Bill's about to show you. And that's the exciting part. It's more of a statistical, this is going to work approach. It's automated as well. So while you're at, work, while you're at your 9 to 5, trying to get out of that 9 to 5, this thing is working for you. And that's the beauty about what he's going to show you. And that's what I'm most excited about here with you guys today. So let's go ahead and tear it up a little bit, bro.
All right. I'm going to share my screen real quick so everyone sees. Just let me know when I got you.
You're coming in. There you are. Boom.
All right. Sweet. All right, guys. So right now, it's got about 6, 7 slides for everybody to kind of go through and show you exactly from start to finish how you get this set up. Again, I want to try to keep this pretty short and sweet to the point. I don't want it to be a long-winded presentation. I just want to show you guys what to do. And it's that simple. So Instagram training, right? Let's get 50 red hot leads every single day using Instagram. That's the goal, and that's what I'm about to show you guys exactly how to do. So quick agenda for everybody. So I want to talk about why Instagram. First off the bat, I want to show you guys some of the results that I've had and that I've been able to do from a lead generation standpoint. I also want to take a couple minutes and show you the setup of how you're going to actually set up your Instagram accounts. I want to talk a little bit about the targeting involved as well. So, exactly how you're going to target highly qualified prospects who want to join your business opportunity. I want to talk about a couple tools as well. And then at the end, I just want to talk about following up with your leads and your prospects, because this is probably the number one thing and the number one reason we're able to bring people into our business. The fortune really is in the follow-up, guys. So, I mean, we're going to go into all this, in the next, call it 25 minutes, half hour. So why Instagram? It's pretty simple, guys. When you really peel back the onion, Instagram is the place to be right now. It's probably the hottest area of social media I think that I see. I mean, obviously Facebook's great, Instagram's great, but Instagram is coming in hot and it's coming in fast. Right now, there's 75 million users every single day on Instagram, right? When you really think about that, it's a huge number. There's 78 million people in the US alone, so 27.6% of the population. By 2018, there's projected to be 106 million users on Instagram. And people love pictures, guys. I mean, Instagram with social media, with smartphones and technology, I mean, everyone's throwing up pictures. People love to share pictures of their families, their pets, their friends, what they're doing, what they're eating. So, I mean, pictures are, definitely a big thing, and hashtags are going to be our best friend. And you can really leverage those with Instagram to really attract some highly qualified people. Another reason I like to talk about on this slide, Instagram, just with its popularity, like myself, I'm only 26 years old, right? And I'm the oldest of 4 brothers. And my 3 younger brothers, back in the day, all I knew was Facebook. To be honest, like I couldn't even get a Facebook account until I was in college, like, the good old days. But it's kind of funny, when I kind of look at this, because my Instagram stuff, it's not like I've been on Instagram for a while. I've had a couple people ask me like, oh, you've probably been doing this for years. To be honest with you, like I created my first Instagram account about a month ago, maybe like 6 weeks ago at this point. And the reason I really got onto it was because I saw my brothers, my youngest brother especially, would be like, man, I can't believe you don't have Instagram. Like you don't have Snapchat, Instagram. So I was behind the 8 ball when it came to that. And when I got on there, I really saw a huge opportunity, and that's kind of where this training stems from. Because guys, like the up and coming people, and the next person you're going to bring into your business is probably a millennial. And he's probably going to be the next $1 million producer that you find is going to be through social media. I mean, there's kids that have requested me on Instagram, like, 18, 19, 20-year-old people, early 20s that have like thousands and thousands of followers on Instagram. So, I mean, it's a huge channel, and it's really where a lot of people are hanging out. So those are just some of the stats on Instagram and why Instagram. Now, real quick, I just want to go over a couple of the results with you guys. So before we jumped on this webinar, I pulled a report. Vincent wanted to see what my stats were for the last, call it a week, but I ran a report in one of my autoresponders to see how many people I've actually brought in. And this report was generated on the 17th, right? So May 17th. And at the time of this, I know there's going to be a recording. It's, the 23rd of May. So this is about 6 days, guys. And as you can see here, 295, that's how many people I've brought in, how many leads I've brought in, and they're super, super targeted leads. If you break that down, it's, it's a pretty big number. It's probably 50, 60 a day, which is awesome. As you can see here, I know we've advertised this a little bit, but just the top 10 enrollers in the company, for last month, you see Big Vince up there at number 2, holding strong. And here I am down here at number 7.
I just want to interject really quick.
Absolutely.
Let me do some math really fast. The average, just to show you guys how impressive that is, 295 leads in what, like 5 days or something less like that. Yeah. Like the average lead, to generate the average lead online, for those of you guys who are new to the online world, it's about $4 to generate a lead, okay? So you'll get clicks for like 50 cents, clicks for $1.50. There's even clicks up to $5, and a click just means somebody's visiting your website. But to actually get somebody to opt in to your website, to give their information, name and email and phone, it's going to cost upwards of $4 minimum usually. And so let's do $4, and I'm just going to times that by 295. That's what it says right there, right?
Yeah, 295.
That would have cost you minimum $1,180 to generate those leads. Okay. Now I want you to tell people, how much did it cost you to generate those leads?
To generate those leads, honestly, with how this is set up, I mean, 20, 30, 40 bucks tops.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's why I love this strategy, because it's so affordable for everybody too. I mean, you'll see how this thing's set up, the way it's automated. It costs just very, very little money as well, which is really neat. And I love this. So, all right, man, keep going. So I just wanted to interject and tell people, I mean, that would have cost most people at least minimum $1,100 to get that many leads. Okay? Yeah. And so that's crazy. All right.
Yeah. Cool. And to kind of just go off that point, and Vince hit on it, but every single one of those people, guys, I have their name, I have their email address, and I have their phone number. So just having that, it's super powerful. I mean, the money's in the list.
That's nuts.
Yeah, with phone numbers too. So it's pretty insane for sure.
Phone number leads, well, shoot, I could have upped that. Phone number leads
are high.
Yeah, they're 8 to 10.
Phone number leads.
Yeah, crazy.
Yep.
You the man.
Then,
all right.
Yeah, then let me just show you this slide too, because I know, Vince, you're going to get pumped up about this one. So guys, this is so I track, at this point, guys, I mean, this is a little bit more advanced, to be honest with you, but I track where all my traffic comes from, whether it's paid traffic or this I consider free traffic, because it really is free. So you see here, This is for one of my accounts that I have, one Instagram account. So I have every account separately. I keep everything individual so I can track which performing best for me. So right here, you know, just see the AdvoCare. I mean, obviously I'm targeting people in AdvoCare, but I have 90. So it's this UC right here. This, if everyone can see it, you see that's unique clicks. So that's 977 different people in the last call at like probably 10 or 14 days alone clicked on this link, right? And as far as quality goes, I won't go into this too much, but this tier 1 click right here, I have 950 of 977. That's 97% tier 1. And most people on this right now probably don't know what tier 1 is. I'll just explain that a little bit. Those are the highest quality clicks you can get. You pay a premium if you were to buy this traffic. You're going to pay well over $1 just per click, guys, like well over $1 per click here. And those are people from the United States, England, Australia, New Zealand, Canada, right? They're all English speaking, you know, highly, you know, they're big time countries, and that's where this traffic's coming from. And that right there blows me away because I have paid for traffic before in the past, like a lot of money in traffic and tried to, you know, paid advertising. And once I saw the numbers coming through here and you know, and I reached out to Vince and kind of showed him what and told him what I had going on, like this still blows me away. I promise you guys, this is like mind blowing. If you want to kind of interject, Vince, it's pretty nuts. I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, tier 1 is everything, especially for those of you guys who are English speaking, and most of us on here are all English, because you can get clicks all day long. You can go, you know, order 1,000 clicks, but if they're tier 3 clicks, but people don't even understand English, and it's just you never know where they're from, and it's just weird, weird people. You know, like that's a different world. I mean, you're paying 50 cents a click normally for just tier 3 clicks, which are people that might not even understand what your business is because they don't speak your language. Tier 1 clicks, I mean, you gave it a low number, to be honest, bro, at $1.50. I mean, you're going to be paying upwards of $2 to $5 a click on tier 1 clicks most of the time. I mean, you know, it's insane how expensive it is for those types of clicks. And like I said, just to backtrack for those of you guys who don't understand what clicks are and things like that, click is just means somebody clicked a link and went to your website. Okay. And that's really what it's all about for us. I mean, people have to click a link to go to our website so we can make sales to them. Right. And so that's really what it's all about. And so tier 1 clicks, I mean, that's the difference between social media and being able to automate social media. People on social media are active and they're engaged, you know, and so that's the exciting part about it, especially Instagram and things. I mean, you know, obviously it started here in, I believe, Silicon Valley is where Instagram was created. And, you know, now Facebook bought it for $1 billion, whatever crazy stuff. But, you know, the reality is, you know, most people on there are going to be tier 1. And that's the exciting part about what you've created here, bros. We know for minimum, you know, dollars that you're creating massive leads, you know, massive amount of quality leads. So it's crazy, dude. For me to be online for 7 years to see this, you know, it blows my mind. That's why I had to, you know, we had to put something together to bring people on this and just share some massive value with the world.
Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, you've been on here for a long time, and this is, it's crazy. It's crazy stuff for sure. There's no doubt. And that's all I can really say. I can't even go into it too much. I could talk about it forever. It's just mind blowing numbers. It really is.
It truly is. It's crazy.
Cool. So I'll keep on motoring so we get through this. So the setup, guys, I'm actually going to show you how to do this in a second, but how I do this, it's pretty simple. So with Instagram, you know, you can set up, you know, a bunch of different accounts, and that's how I have, you know, that's how I've operated up to this point, and that's why it's so scalable. But what you're going to want to do first and foremost is you're going to want to set up one main account, one main Instagram account to focus on your brand. And I have a pretty new account because, again, I just kind of got on Instagram. You know, my account's called Wintzworld, WINTZWRLD, and I just have pictures of, you know, myself and just, you know, a regular Instagram account, to be honest. You know, I share some webinars and some links on there as well. But to be honest, I'm just trying to build my brand, right? You know, I want people to follow me at the end of the day as well. But the beauty of this system really comes in with the multiple targeted accounts, right? And that's where all this lead generation, that's where all those clicks that you just saw are coming from. That's where all the people that are joining me in Vima, they're all coming through this one channel. So right now I want to show you exactly how I do that. So I'm going to get out of the PowerPoint for, you know, just a couple minutes here and really show you what you need to do, because this is the fun stuff. So the first thing you want to do, guys, I just have a Gmail account tab open up here. If you don't have if you don't have an Instagram account at this point, you know, the first thing you got to do is create an account. So you can go to Instagram and, you know, create an account right now. So just go to the App Store. And I'm not really going to pause, you know, because we will have a replay, but you're going to want to go to the App Store. You're going to want to download Instagram. Once that's downloaded on your phone, you just click on the Instagram app. and you're going to have the option to create an account. Creating an account literally takes like 2 seconds to do. So just do that. Create your account with all you need is an email address. You'll create a password, and then boom, you got an Instagram account, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So what you're going to want to do.
Just interject one quick second. We're going to have, like I said earlier, we're going to have a live workshop at 1, and we're going to go super slow through the process, and I'll show you the app on the phone, all that good stuff. So just know if you miss anything right now, don't worry. We're definitely going to recover that big time for you guys as well. So yeah, keep rocking, boss.
Yeah, no problem, man. And just to kind of add on that, guys, like if you're into this and you're seeing the potential with this, you're going to want to make sure that you carve out some time, 1 o'clock to get on. I mean, I'll stay on for as long as possible. If it takes 2-3 hours to make sure every single person has their account set up on there, like you're definitely not going to want to miss it. But for the purpose of this, I just want to get through it so everyone sees how this works conceptually. Cool?
Perfect.
Awesome. So you're going to create this account. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go over to Instagress. So it's instagress.com, guys. So INSTAGRESS. Right? So everyone, write that down, or, again, we're going to keep moving, but you're going to go to instagress.com. It's very simple, guys. This is kind of where the magic happens. And, I was lucky enough to come across this, and I was talking to Vince. I'm sure there's people out there that have access to this and know about it, but everyone wants to keep these things to themselves for some reason. And that's why, we came together and we said, hey, man, we got to bring this to our teams because the duplication out of this is nuts. Yeah.
And want to just interject again. This is just so exciting for me. Just interject again. For those of you guys who don't know this, I mean, knowledge is power. And I know people who charge literally up to $997 just to get people in a membership area, just to show them Instagress, right? And so you guys are seeing this right now live for free. And I just want you guys to understand the value and the power of this. I mean, because think about it, 2 seconds ago, you didn't even know about Instagress. Now you know about it. And you're going to see how powerful this thing is. I mean, it's unbelievable. Yeah. So just understand the value that you're getting provided here. So you really, put your phones down, make your kids go over and watch TV and focus in. All right. So this is some serious stuff. So I want you guys to understand the power of what you're watching right now. I mean, just, take it in.
Yeah.
All right.
And no joke either, like knowing what I know now and seeing the results that I've seen, like, in multiple different revenue, like generating streams, like, and with the people that have joined Vima from this, like this, I would pay. If you took this away from me now and said, Bill, how much do you have to pay to get back Instagress into your business? I'd pay $5,000-$10,000 plus. Like I would, there's no way in hell I'd be able to operate without it at this point. Like it's big for me. This is the staple of my business. So guys, just know that. So what you're going to want to do once you get your Instagress account, it's free to set up an Instagress account. You can connect as many Instagram accounts as you want to it. And this is kind of where the magic comes in. So you're going to come in, again, we'll have a workshop later, but you're going to click add an account. You're going to take your username that you just created from Instagram. You're going to, take the same password from Instagram and you're going to add it to your Instagress account. Okay, guys. So once you create your Instagress account, there's going to be a couple different things that you can do with it. So I will show you real quick. So I'll just do, I'll show you how to actually set it up. So once you have your Instagress account, a couple things you need to do. So I'll just show you my Win with Herbalife account. So I'm going to click settings just so you guys can see it. And I have this running right now, my Instagress account. So I don't want to hit stop because I have I have some activity going on right there. But you're going to see 4 buttons up here. You have likes, comments, follows, and unfollows. So this is how many likes you're getting, how many likes you're giving, how many comments that you're getting, the unfollows, the follows. So, and this is just one of my accounts, and I'm not really sure where you guys are at and how many followers you have, but just to kind of give you an example, and I'll show you in a second, like over the course of a few weeks, I have like 2,000-3,000 followers, which is pretty nuts in my accounts. So the engagement's there and it's all there, but I'll show you how to do this real quick. So you're going to have to come in. Again, set this up.
I'm going to interject one more time again on you. Sorry. For those of you guys who don't really understand what you're looking at, this is an automated system, an automated setup where his Instagram account is really going to work as if he was manually doing everything, which is crazy. All right. Basically, it's finding the right people. It's targeting the right people. It's following the right people. They're following back. They're seeing what he's doing. And it naturally attracts leads to you while you're not even there. Okay, that's the crazy part about it. And you don't have to be an authority either, which is crazy. So I just wanted to overview that real quick, just if you guys are a little bit lost as to what you're looking at. And the crazy thing is the buy time package. I mean, you see $9.99 for a 30-day run of this automation, it's insane. That's so cheap. That's what we were talking about earlier. He paid upwards of just minimum $40 for those, several accounts that he has to generate those 295 leads.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. And that's just how he's doing it. So just focus in. All right. Sorry, boss.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you chiming in there. That's definitely, what I wanted to, to get into, and you really explained it, better than I probably could have. So, I mean, like Vince said, guys, this sets you up automatically. So with Instagram, you probably don't know this at this point, but manually you can only follow 50 leads for 50 people in an hour. So they cap you out. So you can't just go so you can't just go ham following people, to be honest with you. So what this does, it automatically follows people, these targeted people we'll talk about. Every hour it's going to target 50. It's going to follow 50 around the clock. It would be impossible for you guys to do this without it. I promise you. And the pay time packages over here, you see, every new account you add here, guys, you're going to get 3 days for free no matter what when you click add an account. Like we showed you on the last page, you get 3 free days for any account, and then you have to pay for packages. Again, like I would pay, if this was 30 days for, $200 I would pay, because the return on the investment is just so high here. So I'll go through the actual setup real quick. So what you're going to want to do is you want to check off these 3 boxes at first for the automation. You want to click likes, comments, and unfollows or follows. Right now I'm unfollowing some people because I followed, you can only follow 7,500 at a clip. So I'm unfollowing some people for the last few days. But anyway, so going down, first thing you're going to want to do is click activity speed in the main settings. You're going to want it to be fast, right? Media source tags, max like filter 100. Again, in the workshop, we'll go through that more. For the comment section, guys, on some of my accounts, I have more comments than others, but they're just very general comments. So you're automatically going to comment on other people's pictures, right? So right now, all I have is a smiley face. Right, that's all I have right here is just a little smiley face. It's automatically commenting smiley face on other people's pictures. So I have that going for me. So the follow source, and again, I have this campaign running, but this is followers of a followers of a user, right? So you're gonna follow people who are following a particular user on Instagram, right? Which is really powerful, which I'll get into. Unfollow source, I won't go into this now, but this is just Instagress. This is one that we'll have to do in the workshop. Tags, there's different tags here. These tags are automatic, so don't even touch those, guys. I never touched those before, and there's never been a problem. And again, everything with this account is congruent. So my account's called Win with Herbalife, right? So who am I following? I'm following followers of usernames, and the username I'm following is Herbalife. So I'm following people who are following Herbalife. So if you just had 10 seconds to think who would follow Herbalife, like who do you guys think? Probably people that are in Herbalife and actively promoting Herbalife, right? Like these are the people. Why else would you follow them? I mean, if you're using the products, great. But most people are probably affiliates and distributors and consumers of Herbalife. So it's my perfect target, right? Someone in another network marketing opportunity who's not using my network marketing company, right? So these things are super red hot.
And just interject one more time. For those of you guys who think about yourselves out there, I mean, how many different network marketing companies products have you tried? You know what I mean? Herbalife has products that we don't have here, particular in Vima, and Vima has products that Herbalife doesn't have. And so the reality is, it's a win-win for everybody too when you're targeting, people in that same niche, right? Because at the end of the day, people who aren't, grown in their maturity of network marketing, they see it as like a competition, other companies in our niche. But if you start to see the people in other companies, not as competition, but rather as we're all running together at the same time, all, giving people freedom, all have awesome products, then you're going to start sharing and passing around the love. You know what I'm saying? Like just for example, in my house, there's Avocare products in my house, but I sell Vima, right? And there's also, I think I have some Isogenics products in my house as well. So the reality is all of these network marketing companies are awesome. We're all awesome. And if you guys have that mentality of bringing people into our companies that, you trying out some of their products, things like that, we all win together. And here's the deal though, what we're creating, what you're going to find out is how we are going to be more of the authority of, teaching people how to attract leads to them, no matter what company they're on. So naturally they're going to be attracted to you, and you're going to see how we're going to set that up, which is phenomenal stuff. You'll see. And there's extra, it's nuts. So we'll show you that here in a second. But I mean, what I feel like we're doing right now is not only game changing, but it's literally going to make people go, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of that? You know what I'm saying? And so that's what's cool about it. You'll be able to tack in and tap into what we're doing here. So rock it out, boss.
Yeah, there's no doubt this is going to change the way that people I like to call it internet marketing. You know what I mean? Internet network marketing. Like, there's no doubt this is the next big thing for sure. People that aren't on it, I mean, they're missing the boat for sure. And like, not to jump the gun at all, but you just talked about people being happy with their companies. Me and Vince have actually found a way, guys, to capitalize and build relationships from the people who don't join our opportunity. Which, if you think about that for a second, like how powerful that is. Like, you're talking to someone, I love Avocare, he loves Vima, or I love Vima, he loves Avocare, no problem. But now we have a way, and you guys will see a little bit later on, like how we can actually make money off these people. I'll be blunt and straightforward, right, Vince?
Yeah. And that's the beauty. I mean, if you have the knowledge, you have the wisdom and the guidance to help people generate leads, you're going to win. I mean, I have a buddy, Vince Reed. I don't know if you know him, Bill, but that's what he does. His business is all about helping business owners generate leads. And he does, like, I believe, don't quote me on it, but like $500,000 a month helping business owners generate leads. Imagine having $500,000 a month flowing into your life, just helping other people. And then naturally, as they see you as the authority, they're going to want to know, hey, what are you taking? You know what I'm saying? So why not generate some extra stream right there as well? So we're going to show you how that's going to happen in your life, which is really cool. I mean, Bill, how many streams of income do you have in your life? Probably 5, 6, maybe more.
Oh man. Yeah, definitely probably like 5 or 6, income streams right now. They're and the cool thing about, how we have it set up, at least in my business, is that most of my income streams play off one another, and they're all intertwined. And honestly, there's a lot of synergy between what I do online, and it's, with the right mentorship and coaching and guidance, like, it's easy for anyone to do. Like, I know you have too, but I've helped people, come from legitimately nothing, no success online ever, like, do a couple different things. And, before long, hey, I have a couple $1,000s coming in each month, just from doing simple, basic things.
Right. Exactly. And that's what it's all about. I mean, for those of you guys who don't know me, I mean, I've been network marketing for 7 years, and I've helped over 100,000 people figure out this game a little bit. Right. And so it's just exciting that what we can do around here is not only, our end goal, of course, of all of this is to get people to love our products and use our products, because that's the long-term money, building customers who are obsessed with the product. Right. But the reality is, if you can generate some extra cash up front, or even if the person doesn't want to join to you, I mean, now you're starting to build wealth. I mean, that's where real wealth comes from. You look at any billionaire, multi-millionaire, they all have massive income streams flowing into their life. And so, I like Bill. I mean, I probably have about 10, from over the years that just come in every month. I, sometimes forget where they come from. But that's a nice thing when you don't have to, worry if you're having a bad month in this stream or a up month on the other stream. That everything's come together to, support your family or whatever. So you'll love this. You'll love how we do it, but it's all congruent. And that's the thing. I mean, if you are just all over the map, that's a different world. But when you have a congruency in what you're doing and people see you running on that same path, that's where it's all about. All right.
Cool. Perfect. So that will take me through. So guys, again, setting up the Instagram account, it's not that difficult. This is pretty easy to get it set up. The important piece is what I'm about to show you now. So the important piece is over here in this tab. So this is actually where am I? So let me try to go to more. Let me show you my profile with Herbalife. I'll just stay on the Herbalife theme right now. So this is my profile right now, guys, with Herbalife. Again, this is one of my newer accounts as well. So right now, as you see here, like, this is like my actual profile you would see on Instagram. So I kind of have like a little bit of a brand I'm building within Instagram, and I just have win_with and then the company that I'm targeting. So I have like win with Advocare, win with Herbalife, win with Visalis, win with Lysogenics. Like, that's kind of the brand that I'm building on there. But as you can see here, I have like 2,700 followers, and call it probably 2.5, 3 weeks, maybe max. I don't even know if that's the right amount of time. But my profile is set up very, very simply. And again, I go back to the congruency, which, myself and Vincent just touched on. If I'm following people who follow Herbalife, they're probably in Herbalife, right? Naturally, because I'm commenting automatically and I'm liking their photos and I'm involved in their life and Instagram, they're going to keep seeing my name in their newsfeed, and they're going to say, who the hell is this Win with Herbalife guy, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to come to my profile, really simply, are you in Herbalife? You know what? Yes, I am. Are you not recruiting enough reps? No. Do I want more sales? You bet I do. I can 100% help you, guaranteed. Click the link below to see how, guys. And this is the link that you would actually put in. And me and Vince will definitely go over this in the workshop, where you're going to drive, all these traffic to and the leads to. if you're with, if you have the SEN funnel set up, like this is where we're going to go. I'm not going to go too in depth with that right now, if that's okay with you, Vince.
Yeah, totally. And what the cool part about what you've done and what we're kind of moving on to is, Bill, he has a front end offer that he utilizes, and it's called MLSP or whatever.
Yeah.
And what we're doing is we're taking that front end offer and we're creating it ourselves for you guys, so people don't get so confused with what's happening on the back end. So, a lot of, like with MLSP, there's just so much going on, which is awesome.
It's overwhelming. It's very overwhelming.
You have a income stream of like what you said, an extra just $1,500 residual that you started with.
Oh yeah. It's probably, closer to $2,000 now. And that's only taken, probably 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. But I mean, this is going to be way, way better for what we're doing, because I promise you, MLSP, it's great, but it's just a lot. It's like almost too much information in one place.
Right. And so that's what's cool. I mean, Bill and I, we were talking, discussing, planning, mastermind this bad boy out for you guys. And I believe what we're creating is just going to be so much more simple, streamlined, and to the point of what we need particular, especially because, most of you guys here are probably in our company particular. And so to streamline for that, but I mean, we're going to help, obviously everybody, and that's the exciting part. But you'll see what we're creating, which is a very easy, simple, boom. It's just right there, straightforward. So rock it out. Yeah.
So guys, this link is probably the most important piece to it. But naturally, as I kind of just went through, the thought process of, your prospect coming through your funnel, like you're almost like a hero to them at the end of the day. If you can be the guy that, I mean, if they're clicking this link because one reason, guys, like they want to sponsor more reps, right? And if you're that guy who helps them, like their allegiance to you, like, I mean, you're creating a sick followership. And that's like ultimately what you need to succeed online. And that's why, when Vince throws up a post on Facebook, he's got hundreds of people liking and commenting. It blows me away. He'll make a post and I'll go on. I see it posted 5 minutes ago. I see like 70 comments. I'm like, what the hell is going on here? It's crazy, but like that's ultimately what you want to create, and it's doable for anybody, especially with this method. And I'll just show you guys this real quick too. Just kind of going down a load more, like just some of the engagement on some of these posts. Like, I mean, and every time, and I've noticed this as well, right? So some of these posts, you'll notice there's just a lot of infographics and like comments and quotes and things like that. But every time I post a picture of like me and my wife, or, me and my new puppy, or, things that are more personal, like people love that. Like I have 245 likes on the picture of me and my wife just, sitting there on the beach, got the ocean in the background, laying a little kiss on her, But people like, you're a real person. So that's what I'm trying to do a little bit more myself. Like I'm still learning and getting better every day. I need to incorporate more pictures of myself in my personal life. Like this account's probably a bad, representation to show you guys, because it's a little bit newer and I've just been kind of, just posting these things. But my newer accounts, so I'm getting a lot of like 250 plus, with pictures of myself. I have some pictures with 400 likes, and then I only have like a couple thousand followers, so it's nuts.
That is nuts. I mean, you look, it's brand new, and you're getting 8 likes and love on there, and it's just like 100, 200. That's nuts. I mean, it's crazy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, usually, and I was just doing a little bit of research because I wanted to see like how engaged is my audience really. And most people that are getting 200 likes, I mean, if you just look at them, I won't pick out everyone, but I have like 100 on at least half of these things, at least 100 likes on half of these pictures. Mm-hmm. And people typically that are getting this amount of likes, like have follower base of like, 10,000 followers plus. And I have like 20% of that. So the engagement and the activity, it's just really, really strong. Like it's just proven that this strategy is by far superior than what anybody else I see, at least in Instagram space, is teaching. I mean, again, Instagram is hot right now. No one's going over this stuff. I mean, I bought in 10 Instagram trainings in the last 2 months. I promise you no one's teaching this.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. And you got 2,678 followers. And how long ago did you start the account?
No more than 3 weeks, 3 weeks tops.
That's crazy. I mean, I don't even think I have that many followers on my account.
Yeah.
And I've had my Instagram for like 3 years.
Yeah. And you know what, it's crazy, guys, especially how you automate this. Like I legitimately do nothing. And, I don't want to say nothing because it takes me time to set up these accounts, no doubt about it. But once they're set up, like this is one of the only, and people online, and you guys probably heard it and see it all the time. Like, oh, set and forget, you just turn it on and you make money. And I'm not saying that this is what it is. You have to set this up, but I promise you, this is the closest thing to automatic leads that I've ever had going in my business. Like it takes me no effort, no work. I post a couple pictures and, Instagram really does all the work for me. And when you take this number, and right now I probably have like, 6 or 7 accounts, but just take this. And this is one of my newer ones. But take like 2,000 or 3,000 and times that by 6 or 7. Like, you know, I'm touching 20,000 people every day. You know, 20,000 people are following my accounts. And that's why in the beginning, you know, Vince talked about scalability. Like, okay, say I want 40,000 people following me. What do I do? I'm just going to open up a couple more accounts. You know, it's kind of that simple. I'm going to invest $10 for 30 days and I'm going to, you know, bring in a couple thousand leads. And it's just, it's pretty cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the most important thing is what happens. I mean, you could do this all day long, but it's all about what happens after they click that link and where they go and how
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah. And so for those of you guys who are, you know, been following us, I mean, you have the SCN system. That's what we're going to be utilizing for you guys for the lead capture. All right. Which is awesome. You'll see how that works out. So we'll talk more about that, of course, in the workshop.
Yeah. I mean, if we went into everything, we'd be on here for a while.
Yeah.
So I just kind of show you how the brief overview, guys. Hopefully at this point, you see how powerful this system is, you know, because it's really going to change the way that, you know, you approach your business, and it's going to change your results. At the end of the day, like and I've already seen it because I've rolled it out to some people on my team. I know Vince has done the same with his. Like, we've kind of had like a small test group, and, you know, I have a guy on my team, super new, first network marketing opportunity, and he's getting, you know, like right now, I think it's like 15 or 20 leads a day, but he's already brought people into his primary company. Like, he's brought people into me and Vincent's business. Like, and he's blown away, and he just thinks this is naturally this simple. Like, he's like, oh, like everyone says, you know, how hard network marketing is. I already brought a few people in. And I said, oh, that's because you're set up the right way, you know? So it can change the way that you guys really, you know, feel, and it will really change your results, which we're excited about.
For sure.
So targeting, and I'll rip through these last few slides pretty quickly. Targeting, guys, I mean, you really want to target the competition. Like, there's no secrets. I'm not hiding anything to what I'm doing. Like, I'm legitimately showing and telling you guys everything I know and do on a day-to-day basis. Target the competition. If you're in, you know, our company right now, like, target the same people I am. Like I said, there's 78 million users on Instagram. Like, target the same people. Target Advocare. Target Isogenics. Target Herbalife. Like, target these same people. And trust me, we're not going to run out of people to talk to. There's no doubt about it. But focus on your competitors. If I'm in the health and wellness industry, I want to go after other people in the health and wellness industry, right? Another thing, guys, so industry leaders. I showed you guys on my one account, Win with Herbalife, that I'm following users who follow Herbalife, right? If you want to take this a step further, look for user or leaders in Herbalife. Like, you can just do a simple Google search and find like top earner Herbalife, right? See if they have an Instagram, follow them, because you're going to find some really good, you know, hidden gems in there as well. Like, usually the people following them are following them for a reason, right? Also follow people like yourself. Like, where do you hang out? Like, who do you follow? Do you follow anybody, you know, online in particular, any people, you know, in our industry? Like, follow those people, right? You know, again, follow who you follow. Hashtags, guys, this is another important one. I'll click on this link real quick. It's called #IG.com, right? So if you just go #IG.com. It's /top hashtags. You know, we'll drop the link for you guys so you have it. But the reason I want to post this real quick is because this is what's going to get you even more exposure on your posts, guys. Like, you know, you never know. It doesn't just have to be the competition. Like, that's who I'm going after. But you never know who's just going to stumble across your page and get really super interested and say, hey, this looks awesome. Like, I'm into this. So these posts are the most trending posts on Instagram right now, or it's trending hashtags. Love, Instagood, me, you know, Throwback Thursday, cute, follow me, all this stuff. If you incorporate and don't be like, you know, a hashtag junkie and have like 200 hashtags in there. I feel like sometimes that looks a little unprofessional. But if you can incorporate maybe 5 to 10 of these in every post, I mean, look how big this is. 904 million people are hashtagging love, like wild. So people are actually looking for this stuff. So just be smart and strategic and put a couple of these in here. You know, fitness is in there, obviously, guys. Like, always put fitness in there. Whatever the case may be. But go through this list. I won't go through it all now, but these are great things to put into your post to really just increase your engagement, even to, you know, another level that you probably don't have it at right now. So that's the targeting piece. Recommended tool, already went over Instagrass. It's just instagrass.com. We'll go over in the workshop in a couple hours how to do that. And again, guys, this is the last slide from me. But follow up with your leads. Like, you can have the best leads in the world. And I've seen it before, and I know Vince probably has as well, but I've seen people been able to get pretty good leads and not do anything with those leads. Like, and this is what we'll really dive into, but with squeeze pages, autoresponders, etc. But at the end of the day, when you have people coming in, you know, through these pages, you need to you need to follow up with them, whether it's through email, whether it's phone calls, whether it's text messages. This is how you really create a loyal followers and people who really want to work with you, and how you get people into your business. You know what I mean? Because if you're the guy who shoots out a text to someone who just came through your lead capture page and you're connecting with them, you're different than the other 20 people in the last month that he opted into. I promise you that. And they have a new level of appreciation and respect for you because you're going out of your way to help them. And at the end of the day, the person who helps the most people and shows the most people this opportunity is the person who is going to be the most successful. It's as simple as that. I really won't go in any more depth in any of these. I promise you guys, I'd say it's a half hour. I probably went a little over that. But I'll turn it back over to Vince to kind of, wrap things up and kind of take this thing home for us.
Right on, brother. Okay, so what I want to do is just kind of show you what the game plan is of, let me just go back to my screen really fast.
Yeah, stop sharing.
All right, there we go, coming back. All right, so what we're trying to do and what the game plan is for you guys is, Instagram, it costs, $9, $10 an account. And so what you have to do while you're generating leads is get that money back so your leads don't cost you money. So like when you're selling, physical products, no matter what company you're in, there's not enough upfront cash to get your lead money out back, right? And so that's what Bill's so good at, and what he's been doing is that those leads that he's generating are going to the system that he's promoting that's giving him $100 commissions, $50 commissions, $40 commissions, whatever. And what that's doing is he's essentially making those leads free, plus he's making money. But the problem is, like we were talking about earlier, there's just so much going on. Once people get in there, you lose them. And then to back end them into, our particular company, it takes a little bit of time. And sorry, I had something fly in my face. But the reality is what we're creating is since Instagram is so cheap, we're making this an opportunity to be a lot easier, a little bit better of a game plan, a little better flow. So let me just kind of show you what we're going to do here and what we're creating for you guys right now, literally with this particular live webinar. So let me go to my screen really quick. All right. Boom. Okay. So what we're doing, let me just kind of map this out for you guys. So what you do is, first off, you're creating your Instagram accounts. Okay. So here's your IG right here. Okay. And what you're doing is you're going to set those bad boys up. All right. And you're going to set that up with Instagram. So can you see my screen, boss?
Oh yeah, you're good.
Okay. And then what happens is those people, the automation from the Instagram, those people, okay, are going to be, checking out your pictures, doing this thing or whatever. But that link that he was talking about up here, these people are going to get interested to learn how to get leads. And when they go to the next page, the most important thing that you're going to be doing is there's going to be a title like how to generate 50 plus leads per day on Instagram. And then boom, right here, enter your name, email, phone. There'll be a little video right here. We're actually going to create a video for you guys. And they're going to enter their information, and that's going to store in your system. Okay. And your system, for those of you guys who have Supercharged Network, money. For those of you guys who have a lead capture system, money. But you're going to have, their name and email, and then you can follow up with those people, be on the phone or email or text or anything. And we'll teach you guys how to do all this in the workshop. We'll go nice and slow. Now, here's what's going to happen to those people who opt in. They need to go to something where you get your money back instantly if they want more information. Okay. And so that's what we're creating. This replay right here is going to be on a page. Okay. And there's going to be a buy now button for $37. And that $37 is going to be the workshop that we're going to be talking about at 1 o'clock. And off that $37, you earn a $20 commission. Okay. So boom, you're paying for the Instagram over here. But boom, you're going to earn back your money right here when people get access to learning how to get those 50 leads per day. All right. Does that all make sense? I hope it does. And so that's the exciting part about what we're doing is when people go here and you do this process, it looks like it may be difficult right here with all this writing. But the reality is all you do is you're just doing this initial process right here, which takes, a few minutes per account. And then all this automatically happens. And that's the beauty about what happens on the back end. And that's what internet marketing is about. It's about setting up something one time and letting the automated system go to work for you over and over and over again. So boom. So if you're watching this replay right now, you're going to move on to this exact same process as well. And then you'll be able to promote what we're doing for $20 commissions. Okay. So you can get the money back. That's the whole goal, is to get the money back from what you're paying on Instagram plus some. And like I said, Bill you know, he's paying upwards of minimum of $40 a month for Instagram, but he's making, you know, thousands of dollars in residuals per month as well from doing that action and then back-ending them into our product. So after they purchase here, the whole point is to get them into your product, right? Your opportunity, whatever that may be, so that you have that long-term money. Because like I always talk about, digital is, let me just move back real quick with you guys. Digital is, you know, it's a one-time thing. You know, if you don't have something for people to, you know, drink, right, and throw away and have to buy again, drink, throw away and buy again, then there's really no point in the long-term longevity of income. I mean, I've had people in my $37 a month memberships for like literally years, right? But the reality is, what the whole goal is, what you need to do, you need to build real customers, right? If you want that long-term legacy. So like, for example, what Bill and I, while we're in this company, for one, we love the products. We're obsessed with them. We talked about that yesterday on the phone. But we see leaders in this company that have 30 people in it, and that turned into literally, you know, tens of thousands of people around the world. They're getting paid multiple six figures per year, upwards of $1 million per year, because people, why? They love the product. We all know, right, that 97% of people are going to fail in this industry. That's just the stats. It's just what it is. 97% of people aren't going to stay motivated. They're not going to stay consistent. They're not going to stay moving forward. And that's the problem with what happens in our industry. But the reality is, you get a product that people are obsessed with, they're going to drink for the rest of their life. You can start building that long-term legacy wealth. So that's what we teach in this process, is we're going to have that front end, that $37 commission, which you're going to buy. If you're watching the replay, you'll buy below. You'll have a $20 commission you make on that every single time. You get the money back for what you're paying on Instagram, plus some, and then you back into people into your awesome products. Okay. And that's what's so cool about what we're creating here. And that's the game-changing thing. Like, people have never seen this process for it. And that's what Bill and I have been doing our whole time in Vima so far. That's why he's a diamond in Vima. He's had his front end, right, making back the money he spent on leads plus some, and then people naturally get in Vima for the long-term legacy income. That's what I've done when I got in Vima, right? I've had all these customers from all the years where I give them value, taught them how to generate leads online, and then back-ending people into Vima. And you have that long-term legacy income. And that's the exciting part about what we're doing. So just to let you guys know really quick, what I'm going to do is, if you're live with us on the webinar, you're going to see over on the right side the beta group workshop. Click here to get access. You should be able to see that over here, depending on what side. Do you see it, Bill? Or maybe because you're admin, I don't know if you can see it.
I can't see it. I mean,
yeah, the attendees, I believe. Okay, people are clicking it already. So it's one of the sides, just $37. But what's cool is, we're going to show you on the workshop. We're going to guide you step by step how to set up your accounts. So then when you bring people to this replay, you're going to earn $20 commissions for people who go to that workshop afterwards. And the workshop, of course, if you're not going to be able to attend live, you'll be able to watch the replay as well. And then we're going to have literally a follow-up for that and all that good stuff. So go check that out. It's going to take you to, let me just go back to my screen. All right. Going back here. Boom. All right. Going back to my screen. So just to show you on this screen really quick, but beta group. Oh, and if you're in our personal downline as well, hold up for a second. Bill and I just want to let you guys know on that. If you're in our personal downline, we're going to obviously send that to you for free, because that's not what this is all about. And $37 is not that much money anyway. So we just, I mean, to pay for Bill's time, I wanted to figure out something where we could pay for his time a little bit. Because at the end of the day, you know, I mean, the stuff that he's teaching us right now is insane. So the beta group workshop is at 1 p.m. Eastern today. So after you pay, you're just going to land on this simple page. You're going to log in. We're going to see you guys at 1 p.m. We're going to literally walk people step by step through the process. It's a $37 one-time purchase. Like I said, we're going to teach you guys how you can promote it for $20 commissions as well. So you get 2 people on it. It's yours for free, which is cool, basically. And then 50leadsperday.com is the site if you're watching it right now. And then that's going to be actually this replay once it's all set up and set and done. And then replay viewers, you'll get instant access. So like the workshop today, if you're live with us, for example, you're going to be going through the workshop live with us. But if you're a replay viewer, you're going to get instant access to that workshop where we go so slow, step by step through it, that you'll be golden. And then Bill and I's personal downline, you're going to get access for free, obviously, since you're on our team. You know, we're already generating commissions off you guys. Reach out to us, or we'll send you via email. In my particular case, in Vima, I'm going to send all you guys through my downline mailer access to this event that we're going to be having at 1 p.m. Okay. So you'll be able to get that for free if you're in my personal downline. So don't worry about paying for that. Bill, obviously doesn't make money off of some of my people, but he just wanted to give away that as value, just to keep the love inside of my personal downline, which I appreciate, Bill, which is awesome. So reach out to Bill and I if you're in our personal downline, if you're in our personal group and a personal team. But if you're outside of that, $37 one-time purchase, ridiculous. So that's the crazy part about what we're doing here. So check it out. You'll see it over there. But just wanted to remind you the way this is all working. I see a bunch of you guys are already rocking it out, which is cool. I can't wait to see you guys at 1. The nice thing about this and why it's so exciting is I've been thinking about doing this for, the last, I would say 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks. And what happens in Vima, or what happens in any real product, is, like I said, there's just not a lot of money to play with on the advertising aspect of things, right? And the fact of the matter is on the upfront commissions to get your money back. So we have to figure out a way. All the people in my space, the online marketing space, they've all had customers that they're generating from product sales and back ending them into Vima. And so that's what us moving forward are going to be doing as well, and teaching how to do, because at the end of the day, if you can generate free leads, right, essentially because you're getting commissions up front for teaching them how to generate leads for their business, it's a win-win-win, right? And if you do what we're showing you, you're going to make a lot of money up front as well, so you can advertise even more utilizing our other methods that we're teaching as well. I mean, we have so many methods of generating leads, but it takes money, right? And so that's the exciting part about what we're doing here. And what's cool about Instagram is you can build out, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 Instagram accounts if you want over time, which will cost you, more money. But if you're building that wealth at the same time, then you can keep doing it, which is cool. So, at the end of the day, I'm pumped. I see a whole bunch of people already taking action, getting access to it. If you're with us live and you aren't seeing the offer over to the right side or whatever, just write it down, 50 leads per day. It's just going to take you straight up to a checkout page. Super simple. Let me just show you really quick. And .com. Hold on. 50 leads. 50. Oh, spelling things wrong. Hold on really quick. All right, boom. Let me go to my page again really quick. And boom. Okay, you're just going to go to a simple little checkout format here. We're going to utilize this platform called JVZoo, so you guys can literally, we'll teach you guys how to, let me get rid of this. We're going to teach you guys how to set up your affiliate link. So boom, when you start doing this, you're going to start generating those $20 commissions every single time somebody goes through this process, somebody learns through this workshop. And we're going to show you, we're going to set up a membership area and everything for you guys. You'll learn about that on the workshop, where you're going to be able to literally stay up to date. Bill's going to be constantly showing you exactly what's working. There's so much more to this process too, Bill, I'm sure, that we're going to be learning over time. You've been doing this for a month, generating massive amounts of leads, back-ending people into Vima. You got Diamond over the last month. Crazy stuff. But we're going to be learning every single day. And so that's the exciting part as well. But you're going to land on this simple page right here. Just go ahead and check out. And then once you check out through there, you're going to land right on this event page. All right. Enter your name, email, address. We're going to go with you guys step by step through the process. Like I said, if you're in Bill and I's personal downline, you're going to be getting this link from us. And I'm going to be sending that through the Vima back office where you guys can get access to this. But if you're not in our personal downline, it's just $37. Simple. And then boom, for the people that you start bringing in, you're going to be earning $20 commissions every single time for people that want to really learn how to dive into this method. And like I said, I personally have never seen anything that has worked this well for this cheap. It's insane, dude. You're paying $40 a month for those Instagram accounts, and you generated 295 leads in 5 days. That would normally cost people $1,100 to generate that many leads. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. How long have you been online? I forgot. Did you say that in the beginning?
Yeah, so I've been online for, I really only say it's 2 years, but it's probably been like 3 or 4 years. But the first 2 years were, again, just kind of chasing the golden goose, and it wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's a cool thing that, that's why I'm really excited about this right now, is because, I can confidently say that instead of just giving you, a product right now or an opportunity, Vincent and I really feel as if you are able to get a business. Like, this is how an online business works, so it's all about making your money back and being able to reinvest. And the cool thing is, any marketer I ever met online, you know, going to different events and networking with people in different mastermind groups, the whole goal is to make your money back on the front end, right? So you can pay for basically free advertising. But with how this is set up and how cheap it is on the front end, I mean, I'm almost getting 5 to 10 times the amount on the front end, which I've never, ever, ever, ever came close to doing, ever. Sometimes it's hard to break even. It's really hard to break even. I'm sure Vince can attest to that. It's just very tough. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So it's really powerful, super targeted leads, super cheap leads. But again, the system just works. And this is a business. It's an actual business that we're able to present to you guys. And that's why I feel awesome about it. I want everyone to do this and leverage it, especially, you know, even the people that I've tested with on my team, just great results. Like it's a proven system anyone can use.
I love that. And that's the thing too. I mean, at the same time, and just to let you guys know, the list is everything. Building an email list is everything. I mean, it's the only reason why I've been able to sustain my wealth over the last 7 years. Okay. And that's what you're building here. I mean, if people don't take action on what we're creating here for people and they don't take action on your opportunity, that's still people who are hungry to learn how to make money, right? Who are hungry to learn how to generate wealth from home. Right. And so you're building a list. You might have something else come down the pipeline, let's say, a year from now, right? 2 years from now, 3 years from now, you got a list of people who want to know what's working now. And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And that is the exciting part, is that you always will have that list, right? And they say, they generate $1 per person that's on your email list in a month. That's what the average industry rate is. So imagine, he built a list of 295 people and we go with the industry average, that's $295 per month right there, just off of that he built in the last 5 days. Obviously results are however, you want to call them. But the reality is, as you build that list bigger, the more income that you're going to be able to create from the amount of people who are following you. And you'll learn too, as you're growing as an entrepreneur and you're learning this value, you'll be able to teach this down the road, create your own products, create your own services, become the own expert and authority in your marketplace. And that's really where it comes down to, And so, that's the nice thing about the way that we have the things flowing with our products is, we're utilizing online marketing, bringing people into our circle, giving massive value to the world, right? And then, hey, look, check, we have this long-term legacy income you can start to create. Boom, right? And so that's the exciting part about what we're doing now, and this vision that I had, coming in fruition with what Bill was creating, because I was thinking about doing the same thing, but I still hadn't had a way where I knew the very, very brand new person could win cheaply, right? There's ways that right now I got a buddy who's generating leads and who's killing it, but he's spending, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month to be able to do that. With this, you can spend very, very little money to be able to generate maximum amount of leads and get massive return. I mean, it's crazy. And so that's why I was excited about bringing this to everybody, because I knew that everybody could afford this position. And, the way that we're setting things up and the way that we're making it so simple, so easy, so streamlined, you'll see it's just very, very simple. You'll get back there, you'll set up your Instagram account, you'll have the opt-in page, the capture page, boom, they'll go directly to the offer. You'll start earning those $20 commissions and boom, backing them into your products, right? And, that's the exciting part about what we're doing here, is that you guys are going to be able to generate income out front for very little money, for very little entry, right? And then back into people to have that long-term legacy income. I'm just excited. I'm so freaking pumped right now. I mean, it's just crazy. For those of you guys who who don't see the link, 50leadsperday.com. I'm going to go put that in the chat. And if you're watching this replay, it's super simple. I mean, it's what am I talking about? The button below will take you right to 50 leads per day as well, right? And if somebody brought you here with their affiliate link, they're going to earn $20 commission. So you'll have that same opportunity as well, which is really cool. So that's the exciting part about what we're doing. And this is going to be that page that will kind of rotate out through it. So for those of you guys who don't see the link, you should see the offer thing on the top right or top left if you're with us live. If you're seeing this replay or if you're seeing this live on YouTube or something, just go to 50leadsperday.com, 50leadsperday.com. So that's the whole goal. That's the end goal, is to get you to where you're generating 50 leads per day, and you can start, earning commissions up front and then back-ending your customers into your products and services, So I'm pumped, man. Is there any last things? Yeah, that's 1 p.m. Eastern today, Kirk. So make sure you show up to that. And like I said, if you're in our personal downline, you're going to be getting information from us. If you don't get that information, reach out to us on Facebook or whatever, and you'll be able to get access to that right away. But other than that, that's all there is to it. Any last things, Bill?
No, I'm pretty much ready to rock. I'm excited to go at 1. If you are watching the replay, excited to, show everyone who's about to watch it exactly what to do, exactly how to set it up. And I'm excited to see everyone's results, to be honest.
Yeah, that's the most exciting part. I mean, we're going to take people who have had no success with leads, and they're going to start generating leads all this week, right? And it's crazy when all these success stories are going to come out. For those of you guys who haven't taken action yet, you're going to be like, oh my God, why didn't I do that? And it's just going to be funny because that's the way that online marketing works is people see opportunities, but there's so many and they're bombarded with them. They don't know which ones are going to work, but you have to look at things that are proven and people who are proven, right? I've been here for 7 years. Bill's been here for 4 years. We've generated, great wealth. I've been doing this thing online, generating, millions of dollars over the last few years. And so I'm telling you, this thing's going to work, right? And you're either going to do it and you're going to be excited, you're going to be happy, you're going to be pumped, or you're going to be pissed that you didn't take action, right? Yeah. And that's really all there is to it. That's the game of life. The game of life is all about seeing opportunities, taking them, and rocking. $37. It's like $3. You'll spend $37 on a meal that you won't even ever see again, right? Or you can spend $37 to learn things that are going to be generating massive wealth in your life, right? And so that's the exciting part about it. Barbara, I see you said bought. Can't wait. I love it. Over there, I think we have about 20 people, 30 people that have already rocking and rolling, and 41 actually. So that's exciting. But at the end of the day, pumped to see you guys live at 1 p.m. Like I said, we're going to be on there until everybody gets set up, get rocking. We're going to have, just rolling this bad boy out. And it's going to be exciting to generate this system for you guys live with you all, and that's the cool part about it. And for those of you guys who are going to be generating leads over this next week, I mean, you're going to be the ones featured on the testimonials as well inside of the videos when we're setting the system up too, which is cool. And that makes life so much easier for you guys too to sell. Right? I mean, you don't have to be on the videos to sell it and to sell the system, right? To sell the opportunity to be able to do this, back end opportunity of sales of your products. But the reality is it helps so much to be the person who's the first and on the videos, who's generating the leads. I mean, it's just going to be cool. It's just going to be exciting times. So, all right, I'm going to get off my deal. Like I said, at the end of the day, take action, get started, get rocking with us. If you're on our team, we'll get that link to you guys as well so you can get access to that workshop. And just much love, and we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate your time. And we had over 100 people with us over the last hour and a half, and I'm just excited for you guys to be, moving into the direction of your dreams with this. It's all about leads. If you can generate leads, you can win at this entrepreneur game. That's what there's all to it. He generates over 50 leads a day. I generate probably 50 to 75 a day through all the things that I do, but I'm excited to start generating massive, crazy leads with Instagram and Instagram because I know it's hot, man. It's hot. People don't know about this. I've been in this industry for a long time. I've never seen anybody teach it. I've seen somebody talk about it, but you had to pay $1,000 just to get access to have talked about it, and things like that. And so, we're trying to help the people out close in our circle as quickly, as fast, and as efficiently as we can. And I wanted to make sure Bill got rewarded for his time a little bit, and he's going to be making literally pennies on the dollar compared to what he could be doing this by himself as well. So just to know that Bill's here for you guys as well is very, very powerful. All right. Absolutely. So appreciate you, brother. Really appreciate you. All right, guys, we'll see you on the workshop at 1. Other than that, reach out to us if you're on our personal downline, if you don't receive our emails and things like that for you guys. But other than that, we look forward to seeing all you guys rock it out at 1 o'clock. Much love.